This case was commenced by the people of the state of California against the defendant, James Henry Tobin. The state is charging him with grand theft and murder in the first degree. Will the prosecution please call its first witness?
And finally, Ruby, what should be important to you is your own work. Because it's good, and it could get lost in all this mess. Capiche, love, Zach?
Cut. That's the one.
I think one different thing about this is that the game is the drama. There isn't a drama off to the side. There aren't movies off to the side that you occasionally see. The movies are the drama, and you essentially select the movies by what paths you choose to go.
What was that?
We cast for months and months and months. We read so many actors. The game will live or die in a way on the credibility of these people that you see on screen.
If Zachary Barnes fired a gun this morning, if he pulled a trigger, there'll be some residue on his hands that'll show up in our tests. But if his hands are clean, I'm going to charge you with murder.
Did you go back and take a second look at the gun in the deceased's office?
Yeah, I went back. I looked at it again and saw the words on the barrel.
Did you go by yourself?
I can't remember.
You can't remember? That's ridiculous.
Listen, I didn't know what Tobin was going to do with the damn gun. I had no idea.
Now, slow down, please.
But in this murder, all the witnesses were very close to the deceased and to the accused. And they all have mixed feelings because they were a tight group of people and mixed allegiances. And as is the case with a real prosecutor, you have to try and find out what really happened, and you have to try and get them to speak to your case in court. It's a very hard case, and unless you're very good, he will walk.
Please, let's roll for I weep. All right, stand by here. One more. A little bigger on both your parts, a little faster. Oh, it's nice, the compassion. Here we go, and action.
Sorry to keep you waiting.
It's okay.
The role of Ruby, we had worked with that actress, Adrienne, before, and I think she's an absolutely genius. I don't understand. You know, I'll give her these lines, and she immediately understands the way they're supposed to be read. She just, like that, she understands them. I had worked with her before, and I was so in awe of her talents that we wrote that whole part for her.
You say you and the defendant were in bed from 11 p.m. until 7 the next morning?
Yeah.
Do you not recall him getting up at any point?
No.
Have you ever slept through your boyfriend getting out of bed?
How would I know?
Answer the question, Ms. Garcia.
Yes. I suppose it's possible he could have gotten up without waking me.
Eventually, I'm sure we'll have interactive drama where all different characters can react to other characters in various ways, and various things will happen. But that is so complex to try and design that this was nice because the reactions between characters are very constrained. It's usually one-to-one. Occasionally the judge will say sustained, but it's a very specific kind of interaction, and it flows in a very linear way, oddly enough. So it was a very good way to begin trying to marry these two very different traditions of storytelling and drama on the one side and interactivity on the other. I get the feeling that we're in a cutting room in 1908 or something, and we just discovered what a close-up was. You know, it's so primitive what we're doing. It's so exciting in trying to figure out what this new medium is.
Mr. Granger, I have a question of my own first. Am I right to assume you have a pretty good case?
Yvonne's a proud woman. She's trying to save face. It's probably easier for her to believe that I was chasing her husband, but the truth is, Zach was always trying to get me in bed.
Look, I'm not stupid. The police say Tobin plugged Zach with that gun.
So?
Everyone knows I was Tobin's slave, that I'd do just about anything he wanted. I mean, if I go to court and testify that I told Tobin about the gun, they were going to think that I was in on it.
Were you?
See?
Please raise your right hand. Do you swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God?